Hey, I had an Uber ride and it was I was really emotional about it after it happened because it was such a bizarre, it was like a 3, 4 hour Uber ride. It wasn't supposed to be though. I was called out into the middle of nowhere and it was like a wedding reception. And I got there and a guy appeared immediately and he said his spouse was at a food truck. They had a food truck um, cater the event, which was kind of strange. But anyway, so the lady finally came, and they got in the car, and we'd been waiting. I'd been waiting a while because the guy talked and talked and talked, and he was saying that there was like a 3 hour wait out there in the cold between the wedding and the reception. So they still didn't have their food and they were starving. So they finally got in the car and they had their food and it was getting kind of cold. And it was dark outside. And I go to start my car and nothing's there. I mean, it's like click, 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 click. Yeah, scary for me. But you know what? These writers were amazing. They worked for NASA, and they worked at Langley here in Virginia, and they were amazing. They were like, "We are going to take care of you. We are going to get you a tow, and we're going to get you back to your home safe. And don't you worry." So the father of the bride, he came out and hooked up. We could try to charge it to jump it, and it would not jump. And I didn't even think it was a battery. I thought it was something more, expensive and intense. But the guy came out and hooked a quick charge up to it. He said, usually you do it overnight. He said, but we're going to do it, set it to quick charge, and see what happens in an hour. Meanwhile, we go inside this really fancy, huge, nice house and pretend like we belong there. And we just sat around and talked and talked. And these two kind writers, they, told me their life story, everything about themselves, all their weaknesses, really just laid it out so I could, know them. And, they could have made my night really bad. They could have said, ew, we're calling another Uber, we're canceling this. And they could have left me there. That would have been really, that would have been not good. But after like an hour and a half, 2 hours, they had called me a tow truck. And so the tow was on the way, but we said we'll go out there and try to start the car. And it started. And we were like, what? We were so surprised. So I take these people back to their hotel and in Lynchburg, Virginia. And they gave me, I don't know, they gave me all the money, the cash they had on him, which was probably like $35. And even though I canceled the trip, I think I got some money from that too. I don't know. But it could have been a bad day. And the reason I was out Ubering is because I went to the vet that day with my dog and I was $3 short. So I couldn't afford the medicine. So I was out Ubering to try to save my dog. And my little dachshund, he actually died, a few hours after I got home. But the day was catastrophically awful. It could have been so much worse, though, if these people had made me feel like crap and been like, why are you driving Uber if your car is a piece of do? Well, they could have really made me feel bad, but they didn't. They lifted me up. They were just kind and hugged on me and everything. And just these two strangers just loved on me all night. And it made my day go a whole lot easier.